you got these here places where you all are from, but I'll tell you what, I do a lot of shopping right here. You all recognize this truck, right? The old 72 Dodge. This car has a lovely lawn dial top. Well, it did have. Welcome to RCindustry. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and today, you know, I got me some lists here. I've been checking them twice, and I already know who's been naughty or nice. So, hey, we're just going to get out and we're going to do a little Christmas shopping. Well, I may not show you what I'm buying because you might be watching. But we're going to go out and we're going to rip around town a little bit. And I thought we'd just take the old limelateda. Are they blowing? I mean, it's the middle of December. Give me a break. Anyway, let's check the oil here one time, because we still ain't done nothing to this since we took it down to Sikeston. So let's just pull the dipstick once and see what we got here. She is still just barely above full, and that's the way it was when we took off for Sikeston. So it's got about probably 1,000 miles on it anyways. And yeah, got some fluid, some green fluid there in our jug, and she's a low there, so that's something we need to do, because this thing, we're going to take this stuff out of this jug and pour it in here. All right, show you more. Radiator. Now, see, I had just filled it up, so we're going to let this circulate and get a little air out of it. And that's why I don't have the overflow tube in the bottle, because if it's got too much, I want it out of there, because it's only supposed to have so and so much in this radiator. It says right here 2.5 to 4 inches below the seal. So anyway, these old Fords, that's the way they are, boys and girls. Okay, so everything, I ain't had this running in a while, so all right, let's see if it'll start. Well, there we go. I believe she's a runner. A little cold. It's only 40 outside today, so it's pretty warm compared to what it has been. Ugh. All right. Well, let's go see what we can find. You know, like I said, we got all these lists here, so let's go see if we can find something. Oh, I'll put my seatbelt on in a minute. Goodness gracious, this thing is so bossy. Well, maybe I'll put it on. Just as hard to do. There we go. Now maybe it won't bark at me, squeak at me, squall at me, whatever. All right, let's get this show on the road. Well, she's looking like it's gonna rain or snow or something, but I don't know. You can't never tell around here. This thing ain't warmed up yet. She's a cold nature. There's the old red, white, and blue. Well, that probably used a gallon of gas. See, when she gets a little warmed up, I admit it's an old Ford, so you know it ain't gonna have 60 pounds when it's idling hot. So, but you know she's got 25 or so. That's not too bad. She's still stumbling a little. It'll warm up. All right, we're headed over to my son's house because my tripod for recording and my dash clamp that I put up here so I can, you know, take you along with me is in his truck over there. So got to go pick that up. All right, show you more. Well, let's give this thing a little check. See, we drove it about 12 miles. Let's see what's going on under the hood here. You know, whenever you put some anti-terrain stuff out and put new stuff in, you've got to burp the system a little. And I'm going to take that all the way off, but it's got some air in it. We definitely want to get that out of there. And I parked it on this angle, I don't know if you can tell here, but so that all the air would come up to the radiator side. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, she's a circulating, and she's about 2 inches down, so that's about what we want. So let's go ahead and put this in here. The overflow back in. We should have the air out of it by now. All right. Good deal. Now let's go see if my tripod's in the back of his truck over here. You all recognize this truck, right? The old 72 Dodge. We're working on a project now to get some more old Dodge pickups on the channel, so hang with us. Yep, there she is. A little wet from being out in the rain, but that's all right. The old limelateda. All right, let's go get some shopping done. Show you more. Well, it's always my luck when I come over here to not take the bypass. You get stopped by a train. So anyway, these are the empty cars going back over to Princeton, Indiana to the Toyota plant. And there'll be a string of them. So we'll just have to sit here and wait. We'll just let her sit here and run. She's keeping right at 175 and about 28 pounds of oil pressure. That's pretty good for an old Ford. Well, we're coming up on the first stop here. Actually, this is the second stop, but the first stop pertaining to the whole mission today, which was to do a little Christmas shopping. So anyway, have to stop here. There's several items we need to probably get in here, but won't be telling you what they are. Boy, she's looking like it's going to do something there. Look at that thing. Snow or something? I don't know. Too early to snow yet. I hope, anyway. Can't never tell. I don't know if you got these here places where you all are from, but I'll tell you what, I do a lot of shopping right here. All right, show you more. Well, that was easy. Let's go on to the next destination. Show you more. Well, looks like the next stop is going to be over here by the Port of Jasper. Just whip right on in here, just like this, and we'll just head right on over here. Now, I don't know if this place is even open this time of day, but we're going to find out. All right, show you more. Well, it's time to check the old P.O. box. Looks like we got something in there. All right, well, let's much there, but got a couple things. But, whoops. Guess we better shut that off, huh? But I'll got a couple things I'll show you when we get to the house. We'll open them up. So, let's do another stop here. We're kind of striking out. I ain't getting a whole lot done because stuff just ain't open. Well, it's not open this time of day. So, can I pull out here without getting run over? Well, maybe. All right. There we go. I'm going to run up here to another stop and see if we can get something. And if not, well, then we'll just go to another one after that. All right, show you more. All right, well, we're coming up here on the next stop. And can't show you what I'm buying. Because, you know, it's Christmas time. Well, I guess whatever it takes, right? Well, that was pretty brutal. Luckily, it only took 13 and some gallons to fill it up, but anyway, you know, another 50 bucks here, 50 bucks there, 50 bucks here. That's why I can't buy no parts for this car. No, I choose to do it, so that's fine. Anyway, we're sitting here in traffic, waiting for the old light to turn red. No, well, red in the other lane. How about green in our lane? But anyway, because I got one more stop to make, and then we'll probably have to try again later on, maybe this evening, to get the rest of that stuff bought, because the places I went to wasn't open. But I got a feeling this next place will be open, so get that Toyota Tacoma out of the way there. So what are your traditions at Christmas time? So mine is rush around at the last minute and try to buy everything and wrap it, you know, and then we usually do Christmas on Christmas Eve at our house. This year there'll just be the 5 of us, my son and my wife and my mom and dad, so won't be quite as many people. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing. Another stoplight. Gosh, I'm telling you, this place is just full of stoplights. This car just wants to get out and run. You know, she don't like to be hanging around in town. Well, we finally got out of town there a little bit, or we're heading out of town. So, yeah, that's the way it is. I don't really have a whole lot to date on this video. I do want to talk about the car when we get this last errand run. And, you know, it's still for sale, but since we haven't had any real buyers for it, which we probably won't. I mean, let's face it, who else besides me would like a 76 LTD? But anyway, I got some ideas of things I want to do to this car, and so we'll probably talk about that here in a little bit. All right, well, I think I'll show you more. Well, we're getting ready to whip in here to our last stop, so I'll probably show you more once we get back to the house. Yeah, last stop is right here. Okay, well that about does it for this little rip around town today. I do want to, we'll step inside, and I do want to show you, I got a Christmas card in the mail, so we'll open that up. But yeah, I think a couple of projects I want to do to the old car here if we don't sell it is, you can see this door, she's a little rough down there, so I think we'll probably pull that off of there and flip it up on that side and maybe grind out that old metal, and I don't know what we'll do. Run some fiberglass in it, or we'll do something. I found some paint that spray paint that pretty much matches this old chartreuse color or whatever it's called. On the trucks it was called lime green, I think, but on these cars it's called chartreuse. So another thing I want to do is back here, I don't like the way these bumpers stick out away from the body. That was mandated by the government, and I think we're going to take a torch and cut that off and shorten them back up so it looks more like a 73 LTD. 76, 78s, they had them big sticking out bumpers. Looked stupid in my opinion. So anyway, well, thanks for you coming along and liking and sharing, and you know, we're over 3,000 subscribers now, and so I just appreciate all of you. And as always, we're making it just like brand used here, baby. All right, so let's look through the P.O. box here today. So we got one from the Canaries, Curtis Canary. You've seen his truck on our channel before. He actually has a YouTube channel as well, and I'll try to link that in on this video so you can go check out his channel. He's got a couple, 3 videos on there. One of his truck, it's that black old black International that blows the flames and all that stuff. So we got Merry Christmas. Oops, looks like we got some stuff here. Sorry so late on the decals. Hope you and yours have a great Christmas. Well, we will. Yeah, he sent me some decals, so there you go. Canary's Hot Rod Garage. So if you haven't slipped on over there, go ahead on over there and subscribe to that channel, and we'll have to get these. We'll have to get one of these at least on the limelateda. So anyway, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I'm probably going to do a little short video coming up on decking the halls here at the house once we get everything kind of all done up. You know, I like to play the chipmunks and on the slow speed, and if you've seen that the last few years, I've done that. So we'll do it again this year. We'll pick out a song and turn her down to 16 and let them sing. So anyway, Merry Christmas. Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.